I was saying, can you see the screen, Humaira?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the last class we did division for two numbers, division by two numbers, right? So like it was, so we were dividing by two digits number like 1697. Can you try this question?
Uh, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, give me a minute. Yes, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
All right, what's your answer? Can you first tell me the question?
The question.
Mm-hmm.
The question is 4,665.
Correct. And remainder?
14.
Correct. And did you check the answer as well?
Yes.
Okay. And did you get the correct answer, the same answer?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Now let's move to the next exercise.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes.
yesterday's homework, I it was too hard, so I couldn't do it.
Yesterday's. What were the questions?
The questions were like this only.
The two-digit ones.
Yes.
So where were you finding the problem in writing the tables?
Yes, and solving them.
Did you try? Which one did you try? And which one were you finding difficult?
All of them. Only the 35 table was a little bit not hard.
Rest all the tables, 97, 82, these tables?
Mm, yes, those.
Okay. I gave these questions from your book only. So we'll have to work on that. Okay. So let me solve these questions. Okay. Let's solve them together then. Um, so give me 1 second. Let me find the questions that I gave for your homework and that I gave in the assignment. These were the questions that I gave. So which one you were able to solve? 35. What about 48 stable?
48. Let me check. Did I do that in my notebook?
Okay.
Yes, I did that.
Okay, so did you find it difficult or
It was difficult.
it's just the calculation? Because the method is same, right? I cannot if you are finding it difficult to add big numbers, then you can go for multiplication, like 97 into 3. But you don't know the table of, but you know the table of 3, right? So you can do 3 nines. So you can go for multiplication like this if you want. Okay, I can do one with you. Let's do 97 and go back and try 82 one on your own. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So which method should I use? Multiplication or addition?
Multiplication.
Okay. So 97 into 1 will be 97. Now 97 multiplied by 2. I'll do it on the side. Okay. So 2 sevens is how much?
14.
Yes, so I will write 4 and 1 I will take as the balance. 2 nines are 2 into
2
9.
nines are 18, 19.
Yes, correct. So 194. Okay. Now 97 into 3. So same thing I will do here. 97 into 3. 3 sevens are is how much?
3 sevens are is 21.
Hmm. Correct. Balance 2. 3 nines are?
3 nines are 27.
Hmm.
28, 20.
20. Yes. So 291. Then we have 97 into 4. 4 sevens are is how much?
28.
Yes. And 4 nines are?
4 nines are 36. 37,
Yes.
38.
Yes. So 97 into 4 is 388. Now 97 into 5. Can I erase the multiplication here?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have 97 into 5. So 5 sevens are is how much?
5 sevens are is 35.
Yes, 35. 5 will be here. 3 as the balance. 5 nines is how much?
5 nines are 45.
Yes.
46, 47, 48.
Yes. 485. So now 97 into 6. 6 sevens are
6 sevens are 42.
how much?
42.
Yes, correct. And 6 nines are
6 nines are 54.
correct. Plus 4
58.
correct. So 582. Now it's 97 sevens are. So
7,
7 sevens are
7, 49.
yes. 7 nines are
63.
yes. 63 plus 4
63 plus 4, 67.
correct. 97 into 7 is 679. Now we have 97 into 8, 97 into 9, and 97 into 10. That will be 970. Okay. Um, Now 97 multiplied by 8. 8 sevens is how much?
8 sevens is 50, 56.
Hmm. And 9 eights are
Mm, 72.
Yes, correct. 72 plus 5.
72 plus 5. Uh, 77.
Correct. So 776. Now we have 97 into 9. So 9 sevens is how much?
63.
63. And 9 nines are
81.
correct. And 8.
87.
Yes. So 873. Okay.
Amen.
So let me erase this. Let me just check the table, okay? We have done it correctly, but just let me cross check it. You can write down the table till then.
Amen.
Done, Humaira?
No, ma'am.
Okay, write it. Is this method easier or the addition one?
The uh, the multiplication is much easier. Only
Okay,
I
so
have to
you.
revise 8 and
Hmm.
9 table.
Yes. Okay. So you can go for this one if you are finding this easy. Okay.
Amen. Then, ma'am.
All right. Now our question. Now our question is 11,252 divided by 97. Okay. So let's start dividing this. So we have 97 and here it's so the first number is 1 which is smaller than 97. So we will take two numbers. Now the second number is 11 which is also smaller than 97, right? So we will now take three numbers, okay? And because you're taking them like more than two numbers or like more than one number, so you put a zero here, okay? So in the beginning we put a zero. Now 97 and we will consider 112. So which number is smaller than 112 in 97's table?
97.
Yes. So 97 ones are 97 ones are 97. So let's do it here. 112 and 97 we will subtract. So this becomes 12. This becomes 10. Yeah. And this becomes 0. So 12 minus 7 is how much?
12 minus 7.
Mhm.
Uh, 5,
Yes. Then 10 minus 9,
1.
1. And this 0 will be 0 only. So our balance is 15, right? Now again 15 is small, so I'll just bring down the next number, which is 5. So 155. Now which number is smaller than 155?
97.
Yes, so 97 ones are 97. Okay. Now again I will subtract it here. 155 minus 97. So this will become 15 and this will become 14. This becomes 0. So 15 minus 7 is how much?
15 minus 7. 8.
Yes, correct. So we have 8 here and 14 minus 9.
5.
Yes. So we have 58. Now our balance is 58. Now I'll bring down this 2. So 582. Now, which number is smaller
Mm,
or exact?
97 6.
Yes. 97 6 are 582 and the remainder is 0. Okay.
Come on.
So our remainder is 0 and our quotient is 116. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
All right. Write this down if you haven't written.
Done, ma.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's start with the next exercise. Uh, Give me 1 second. So, the next exercise is checkpoint 4C. Okay. And what we will do in this exercise is we will divide by 10 hundreds, 10, 1, 0, 10, 100, and 1000. Okay. And we will notice a pattern that is happening so that we don't need to solve the whole question. Okay. You'll understand what I mean. Let me just show a few examples. Okay. So let's say I have, first let's take two examples when we are dividing by 10. So this is for exercise 3. So divide the following by 10. So let's say we have 3, 5, 7, and we have to divide these by 10. 357 divided by 10 and 256 divided by 10. Okay, now I'll show you the same way we are dividing. So I'll keep 357 inside and 10 will be outside. So there's no need to write the table of 10. Do you know the table of 10?
Yes.
Right? 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, and like that only. Okay, so do you want me to write it down on the side?
Uh, Like it's only like 10 to the 20 like that only.
Yes, yes.
Mm,
So 10 ones are 10,
so
10 twos are 20, then 10 threes are 30, then 10 fours are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Okay. So this is 10. Ones are, twos are, threes are, fours are. So whatever times you want to find out, just add a zero, like put a zero at the end. So let's say I say how much is 10 sevens are? So you'll just say 70. Write 7 and put one zero, right? That's how. Now we have to divide. Now 3 is smaller, so I'll take two numbers. So I'll write a 0. Now 10 threes are 30, right? So 10
yes.
threes are 30. And I have 5 as the balance. I'll take 7 down. So 10 fives are 50. And the remainder is 7. So what do we do here? We write R7. R7 is remainder 7. Okay. So you can just
Yeah.
write it after the question. Now the same thing I'll do here, 256 and here 10. So 10 twos are 20, balance 5, 6 will be here. Fives are 50 and the remainder is 6. Now 6 is smaller than 10, so our remainder is 6, right? Now let's divide by 100. Now the second is divide by 100. Okay. Now, on dividing this by 100, we have, let's take 3, 5, 6, 2, and 100. Now, 100 stable. Do you know 100 stable?
Mm, it's like 10 stable, right?
Yes, it's like 10 stable, but you put two zeros. Okay. So it's if instead of 10, it will be 100. Instead of 20, it will be 200. Instead of 30, 300. Okay. And so on. So first number is 3. I mean 356. So we will take 100. Threes are 300 and 56 will be the balance. Okay. Now 56 is smaller, so I'll take the 2. So I'll look at the first number. So 100 fives are 500 and the balance is 62. So R is 62. Okay, I'm just going very fast and you'll understand why, because I just want to show one pattern here so that you can easily, like, you'll be easily able to understand what I mean. Now, one more example for 100 will be 6, 7, 5, 3. Can you tell me the answer for this one? How should I start?
Uh, First,
Hmm.
we are taking three numbers. So put a zero,
Hmm.
uh, then 100, 6 is 600.
Correct. 100, 6 is 600. Then how much is the
So
balance?
75.
Yes.
Then we bring
Then this
down 3.
is here. Then next.
The next is 100, 7 is 700.
Yes. Then
Then the remainder will be 53.
yes, 53. So I'll write R 53. Okay. Now let me tell you one thing. Is that have you noticed that when I was dividing with 10, My question was the first two numbers here, and my remainder was the last number, right? Let's look at the next
Yes.
number. When I was dividing by 10, my question was the first two numbers, and the last number was the remainder. Okay? So this is the
Yes.
pattern. Even if you do it with four digit number, let's say 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have to divide this by 10. So what, according to you, what will be the quotient?
The question, I think
Hmm.
67.
678. Okay. The last number is the remainder. The number at the ones place is the remainder, and all the remaining numbers will be the quotient. Okay. Let's say I have 10 divided by 5, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6. How much will be my quotient?
Uh, the question will be the first four numbers.
First one, all the numbers except for the last number. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so it will be 5, 3, 4, 8, 7, and R, which is the remainder, will be the last digit, which is 6. Okay, so whenever you are dividing with 10, the number at the ones place will be the remainder. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now let's come to the pattern for 100. Okay, can you give me 1 second? Write this down. Till then, give me 1 second, I'll be back.
Okay, ma'am.
Only write the 10 Only write the division by 10, okay? Because I also want you to write these two questions. So just write 10 and then you'll write this, okay?
Means only write those two division exam.
Yes, yes, only write till here.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes, done, ma'am.
All right. Let me scroll. So you can just write down, like you can just copy whatever is written, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Done now.
All right. Now let's look at the pattern for 100. Okay. Uh, Now for 100, the the question will be, okay, let's start with the remainder. The remainder will be the numbers at tens and ones place. Okay, so here the remainder at after tens place, which is 62. So the remainder was also a two-digit number, which was 62. Okay, here also the remainder was 53, and the remaining part of the question will be the quotient. Okay, so 356 will be the quotient. Even if you do it with a three-digit number, let's say I did 372 and I had to divide this by 100. So how much will I get? 100 threes are 300 and the remainder will be 72. So the first so remainder is always two-digit number, which is after tens place. Okay, so tens and ones place was 72, and before all the numbers we have, that will be the quotient. Okay, let me take a really big number for this as well. So let's say let's take a five-digit number, okay, to check whether this will still be correct or not. So let's say we have 53452. Okay, according to us, like according to this pattern, what should be the question?
Uh, the question should be 5.
How much?
5, 7,
Hmm.
53.
Can you repeat how much will be the question?
534.
Yes, and remainder?
52.
Yes. So the two-digit numbers at the end, not the two-digit, sorry, the tens place, the numbers at tens and ones place will be the remainder, and all the remaining part of the question will be the question. Okay, let's try. So 100 fives are 500. Balance how much? 34. Okay, now I'll take the 5. So 100 threes are 300. How much? 45 is left. I'll bring down the 2. So this is 100 fours are 40. Sorry, 100 fours are 400. So balance is 52. So our remainder is 52. And as we already predicted, as we already figured it out before solving that our quotient is 534 and the remainder is 52. Okay? Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes.
the same thing when we divide by 1000. Okay? Is it easy? You don't even have to solve, right? So it's quite easy. Do you find it easy? I can also tell one more short trick, like how to remember the how much remainder will be left. So divide by 1000. So what I was saying is how many zeros are there in 10?
Can you repeat it again?
Yes, I was saying how many zeros are there in 10?
1, 0.
10. So if you have like if you don't remember, because these all the three have similar pattern, right? So let's say you forget how many numbers should I write in the remainder. So if it's 10, there is 10. So that means in the number, in the remainder there will be only one number. Okay, if the 0 is 1, remainder will be 1. Like in 10 there's 10, so the remainder will also be a one digit number. And like from the back side, okay, so you will start from the back side. So here 6 is the remainder at ones place, here at ones place 7 is the remainder. So 10 has 10, and the remainder will also be a one digit number, and you will start from the back side. Okay, that is from the ones place. Now let's come to 100. How many zeros does 100 have?
2.
2. And how many digits does the remainder has?
2.
When we are dividing with 100, how many digits does the remainder have?
2.
Yes, so when there are two zeros, the remainder will have two digits, and again we will start from the back. So ones and tens place of the number will be the remainder. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
You can remember it
Yes.
like this. Now we have to divide by 1,000. How many zeros are there in 1,000?
3.
Three. So how many numbers should be there in the remainder? How many digits?
3.
Yes. And what will be the place? 100, tens, and ones. So three digit numbers. So 100, tens, and ones. Okay, of the number. So now let's see. I have to divide by 1,000, and let me change the color. It's all looking same. Okay, so I have to divide by 1,000. Let's take the number 5632. So can you tell me without solving how much will be the question?
The question
Let's
will be
let's mm-hmm.
5,
Yes, and remainder?
632.
Yes. Now let's divide and check. Okay. Let me divide this. So 1,000 and 5,632. So 1,000 fives are 5,000, and remainder will be 632, and I cannot divide 632 because this is smaller than 1,000. Okay, so we figured it out the correct way. Uh, okay, so question will be 5 and the remainder will be 3 digit number. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Let's take one more
Yes.
example. Let's take a bigger number. So we have 1,000 here and 25,673. How much will be the quotient?
The question.
Mm-hmm.
The question will be 2.
25.
No. Yes.
Okay. And remainder?
633. I mean,
Yeah.
673.
Yes. Correct. Now I'll give you one more question. 253625. Let me change. 782. Now, how much? And I'm dividing this by 1,000. How much will be the quotient or
The
and remainder? If you
question.
want, you can. Mm-hmm.
The question should be 253.
Correct. And remainder?
And the remainder should be 782.
Yes, very good. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you one question. There's just one number and you have to divide it by. First, tell me the answer. When wait, divide 32,000. So it's 32 lakh 56,783. Okay, so you have to divide this by first divided by 10 and tell me the answer, then second divided by 100, and third divided by 1,000. Okay, so tell me the question and tell me the remainder. Okay, so is the question clear? What I'm trying to ask, is it clear?
Uh, with that same number, we should
Yes,
divide it with those 10, 100, and 1,000.
yes, yes, madam.
Okay, ma'am.
One more, I'll give you one trick to make it easier, because this is a very big number, right? And do not calculate, use the pattern only. And to make it easier, you can write the remainder first. Okay? So that you can understand what you should write in the question.
Okay, ma'am. Then, ma'am.
All right. Can you tell me the answer?
For 10, the question is uh, 3,25,678
Hmm.
and reminder 3.
Yes, correct.
And for 100, the question is the 3, no,
Mm-hmm.
32,557 and
Yes,
reminder is 83.
correct.
And
Then,
for the last one, 3,256 and reminder 783.
yes, correct. Um, all right. Now, well, let's go to the exercise. Okay, your book exercise. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there are just two questions, and like we did the division, right? We didn't divide, we just used the pattern, right? We just used the short form. So in the exercise, there are only two questions, and in this, you don't have to actually divide by calculating. You just have to use this pattern and then uh, write the answer. Okay. So let's look at the first one. Question number one says that we have to take the correct option. And the A part is 59 divided by 10 is equal. So R after R, this is the remainder, okay? And before R, this is the question. So what will be your answer?
The first option.
Correct. Second one for question number two, I mean part two. You can mark it in your
For
book,
the
okay?
second one, okay, ma'am. For the second one, mm, the second option.
Yes, correct. Because there is 1 0, that means remainder will have one digit number and the remaining will go to the question. Third one.
For the third one,
Hmm.
I think the third option. No, the second option, I think.
Okay. How many zeros are there?
Two.
Two. In this remainder, how many zeros are there?
Two.
No, no,
There
how
are
many
two
digits?
zeros.
I mean, how many digits are there in this remainder?
Three digits.
So if there are two zeros, there can't be three digits. So this is not the correct option. Okay. And in this remainder, there is no remainder here, and there is also no remainder here. Okay. Now, if you look at the question, uh, the last two digits should be the remainder, right?
But
And
they both are
they both are zero, and the remaining number is the question. So in both of, so the remainder is zero basically. This is clear. So in this number there is no remainder, and in this number also there is no remainder. Now we have to choose whether it's 579 or it's 5790. So after removing these two zeros as the two digit number as the remainder, how much is left?
579.
Yes, so the first option is correct. Okay. Why not this one? Because we already removed the zero. The zeros are not a part of the number because they are the remainder. Both the zeros are the remainder. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Means
All right.
the
Mm-hmm.
quotient is 579.
Yes, correct. Yes, the question is 579.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Now,
And
the
for
next
the
part.
last one,
Mm-hmm.
the answer is the third one.
Yes, correct. Okay. Now, in the next one, you have to tell both the question and the remainder. So, in the first part, what should be the question? Question number two, part one.
And the, the question should be 9 and the remainder should be 3. And
How
for
much?
the B one,
How much is the remainder in part A?
3.
Am I audible, Humaira?
Yes, ma'am.
How much is the
The
question
remainder
for?
should be 3.
Yes, correct. Remainder 3, question 9. Part B.
The remainder should be 3.
Okay.
In part B, the question should be 10 and the remainder
Hmm.
should be 3.
Correct. C, part C.
And the remainder should be 3. No.
Hmm.
Yes, it should be 3.
Yes. You can say it's
And
0,
the
3.
question should be
Hmm. How much is the question?
not 0, 3.
How
The
much?
question should be 10.
Hmm.
The
Correct.
question should be 1 or 10.
Question should be 10. Question should be 10 and the remainder should be 0, 3, which can be equal to 3. Okay? Um, so is it clear?